What now, world? It's your boy Yabba, the Street Pastor, and this right here is the spring edition of Soul Food Sessions. Man, we're back. We are back. We are back. I was reading the passage in Luke, the 14th chapter, I believe, around the 16th to 18th verse. It was a parable about the dinner, and it talked about a very wealthy man who was throwing a big dinner, invited all these guests to a dinner. So he sent one of his slaves to go and tell everybody, yo, come on, the dinner's ready, let's go. And it said that immediately everybody that the slave had talked to began to make excuses why they couldn't come to the dinner, make excuses why they couldn't come to the feast. So I started thinking about excuses, man. How much excuses we make for life, for our decisions, for things that we do. And then I went to Genesis 3, man, and it talked about how when God asked Adam, "Have you eaten the fruit of the tree?" Adam replied, "It was the woman you gave me." You know what I mean? And I think that's a perfect excuse. Blame the woman every time. But seriously, he blamed somebody else for his actions. So that made me ask myself, like, all right, Lord, when I'm faced with a problem, I'm faced with opposition, I'm faced with something that's going on, how often do I blame outside sources or outside forces as opposed to taking responsibility for my actions or realizing that, yo, Yab, it's your fault that this is happening. It's your fault that this thing is taking place. Not saying that I have control over everything, because we know God is sovereign, but we do play a role in the things that happen in our life, alright? And so, think about somebody who wants to run or wants to lose weight. Do they lose weight by watching somebody else run? Nah. They got to run those miles themselves and sweat that stuff off, right? If I go into a weight room and watch you lift weights, do I become stronger? Nah, that doesn't happen. I got to do what? Get up under the weight and push that thing, alright? And so, long story short, I have to take action and accountability for the things that I want, alright? See, maybe your excuse involves, why you can't give up a bad habit or why you can't forgive someone. See, perhaps God is convicting you, but you're letting your excuse be a barrier. And so today, you have to begin to snatch off the bricks of that wall, one by one. Start with one thing that you know for sure you're making an excuse for, and begin to chisel that thing down. Begin to break that thing down. Alright? There is nothing standing in between you and that scary thing that you need to do. That pressing thing that you need to do. There's nothing standing in between. See, I've learned that we're all born to run. But we can't run until we put our hand in God's hand. Grip it and take that first step. Is the situation that you're in your responsibility, or is it someone else's responsibility? See, until you answer that question truthfully, you'll never be able to get past that problem. You'll never be able to get past that sin. Paul says in Romans 1:20, and I'm going to make sure I abbreviate this, it says, God's power and divine nature have clearly been seen, right? So that we are without excuse. In other words, man, you've seen the power of God through his scriptures. You've seen what he's able to do. So you no longer have any excuse to live beneath where we're supposed to be. So we got to get honest, man, and say, yo, I'm the problem. God fix me. Yo, man, it's Soul Food Sessions. Hope you enjoyed it. We're back. Slingshotmovement.com, whoisstreet.com, man. It's pronounced Yabba is out right now. Make sure you get that. Cambino's Weeks is out right now. Black Tie Mixtape, Trev East, Point of No Return, Food Priest. There's all kind of music on there. We love y'all, man. Get to that.